Hello, all my Scorpio friends. I hope you're doing beautifully. I've got your forecast for February right here, and I'm going to get to it. But first, I've got to respond to some requests I've gotten. Those of you who still want me to teach you astrology, I haven't forgotten about you. I still am offering my mentorship program, and I've modified it for those of you who know some astrology and really don't need to start from ground zero. Or you're practicing astrology and you've got questions that you need an answer to. And those of you who want the full mentoring package, I'm doing all of that. All of my sessions will be face-to-face with you, one-on-one on YouTube. And each session is an hour, and I'll tailor that session or those sessions to you and where you're at on your astrological journey. So no two people are going to get the same session at the same time. I hope this is making sense. When I mentor you, I'm there for you. And during the week, if you have questions, you email me and I send you the answers. And then especially if you do the once a week program, you're going to come up on lots of questions. And so I will be there in between our sessions to answer your questions. If you're interested in this, go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com, and get in touch with me and we will set you up. Okay, now let's talk about your fabulous forecast. Well, first of all, you see, you notice I've talked about Mercury up here. Mercury has been retrograde and it will be retrograde. It will stay retrograde until the 4th. After that, it moves into what we call the shadow of the retrograde. Now, what this means is you can begin new projects because it's no longer retrograde after the 4th. Thing is, in the shadow, it feels just like a retrograde Mercury. And I look at this as an opportunity to tie up the loose ends I didn't complete when Mercury was retrograde. Okay, it's that simple. Now, Venus is direct, but it's also in the shadow of its retrograde. So we've got that tag team in full swing as well. So let's look at Mercury. It's sitting in your 3rd house of communication. And when it goes direct, of course, you're going to be clearer, hopefully, mentally. You're going to be able to communicate more clearly, and your mind will start moving around. On the 14th, it moves into your 4th house of family, home, family, and real estate matters. All things that provide emotional security. And so Mercury is what you think about and who you talk to. And so there can be more communication with family members, which is great. But let's go back to this 3rd house, because in the 3rd house of communication, we have Mercury, Mars, and Venus. Venus is the lesser benefic. Wherever it is, it brings love. And so your outlook is one of love. You're feeling loving. You're seeing things. You're seeing beauty everywhere. Venus is right next to Mars. In fact, they're on top of each other. The 13th, 14th, and 15th. This is called a conjunction. And Mars is passion and anger. And wherever it is in your chart, that's number 1 to you. And so expressing your ideas, very, very important to you. And with Mars in the 3rd, you shoot from the hip when you speak. But Venus says, no, Mars, just simmer down, add a note of love to it, and people will love you. And so your temper is handled with love, number 1. Your approach to expressing yourself is tempered by Venus, and they blend. And when Venus and Mars come together, it's romance. And that's what you're thinking of. And so I'm going to suggest that you connect with somebody who you have feelings for. And I know how deep Scorpio's passions run. So this is your time to communicate. So on the 14th, Mercury moves into your fourth house, and you're talking about to your family, you're thinking about renovating the house, whatever. It's home, family, and real estate. But the sun is there, the yellow planet, the giver of life. And so this is the center of your world. Wherever the sun is, that's the center of your universe. And so home and family are looking terrific. And then on the 18th, whoa, sun goes into your fifth house of fun and games. And this is a terrific place for enjoying people, particularly your kids. That's the fifth house of children. Enjoying sports, enjoying fun. And Jupiter, the turquoise planet here, the greater benefic, brings joy, abundance. It expands whatever it touches. So you are in for fun, 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 whether with kids or without kids. So I'm saying, have a ball. Now we have a new moon on the 1st in 12 Aquarius. It's in your fourth house. On the new moon, the energy starts moving forward. So this is really cool. Things start moving forward. Great. 2 weeks later, on the full moon, which is the 16th, in 28 Leo, it's in your 10th house of career and leadership. And so all of this 3rd, 4th, and 5th house energy, which keeps you in a small area that is defined by your neighborhood, 3rd house, your home, and maybe your children. And the full moon says, hey, it's time to focus on your career. It's time to get out there and be the leader. Do it. Do it. 12 Aquarius, 28 Leo. Combine, look at your birth chart and see where the full moon and the new moon fall, and you will have the total picture. So, my dear Scorpio friends, till next time, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.